Good morning, everyone. Respected principal sir, vice principal sir, both the coordinator ma'ams, and my dear friends. As you all know, that CBSE has introduced in-house training as well as COE training. I am very much thankful to the principal sir who has given me such wonderful opportunity. In this regard, to conduct the session on the topic protection of child rights. In this session, we will deal specifically with rights of protection of the children and the role of teachers as well as school can play in ensuring them. Now, I would like to request the principal sir to give permission to begin the session.
Yes, sir. Please begin.
Thank you, sir. Before starting the session, I would like to request with my friends to watch this video.
All children in the world are protected by the international law, the Convention on the Rights of the Child. We all have the same rights and no person should be treated unfairly. All adults should do what is best for the children and protect them. We all have the right to live well, without fear, with the people we love and who love us. And we have the duty to respect and care for the people around us. We have the right to be treated equally and not to be hurt by anyone. We should treat other children and all people well, because it is their right too. We have the right to get help when we're sick, to go to the doctors, and to be cured. We have the right to clothing, healthy food, clean water, and a safe place to live. We have the right to go to school and learn many new things. We have the right to express our opinion and to have other people, children and adults, listen to us. If another person says something we don't agree with, we have to respect them, because it is their opinion. We have the right to rest, to play, to be with other children, to love and enjoy spaces, eating 100% and listening. Children have the right to get help if they have been hurt, neglected, treated badly, or touched the way it makes them feel uncomfortable. Your body belongs only to you, and nobody has the right to touch it. All children are important. We have the same rights all over the planet, so that we can all live together happily.
Now, I am going to share my view among you all on the topic. All children deserve a happy life, a happy childhood, and the opportunity to live a dignified life, safe from violence, exploitation, neglect, depredation, and discrimination. India is a young nation with a child population of more than 472 million. Protection of this 40% of the young population is not only the matter of their human rights, but also an investment towards building a robust nation. The Constitution of India recognizes children as equal right holders and grants highest priority for their protection and well-being. India is also signatory of the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of the Child, UNCRC, and accordingly has a strong legal framework to protect children, which include the Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act 2015, the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012, Pre-Conception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques PCP and Meeting Act 1994, the Commission for Protection of Child Rights Act 2009, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, and Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Act 2016. All children have the right to live in safety and dignity in a prospective environment that ensures that children are in school. Laws are in place to punish those who abuse and exploit children, and communities are aware of the risk which children face, and the government, elected members, grassroots functionaries, and civil society address children's protection issues. I believe that teachers, in particular, in whose hands the destiny of our children is being shaped, and who the community members respect and the children emulate, play a major role in ensuring that all our children live in safety and dignity in a protecting and nurturing environment by bringing about a change in the mindset of the parents and other community members on issues related to the rights of the children, such as female fratricide, child marriage, child labor, and child abuse, and also of the legal provisions which exist and which can help in safeguarding the interests of the child victims of abuse and exploitation. Teacher, a question is here that why teacher is important for the protection of child rights? Why we people are important for them? Children need special attention and protection. They need to be rescued, rehabilitated, repatriated, and reintegrated into the mainstream of life. A protective environment has to be created to ensure their access to education, protection from economic and sexual exploitation, and to make them lead their life with safety and dignity. The community has a major role to play in creating such an environment. Teachers, panchayat members, field functionaries, and social workers have to work together to reduce the vulnerability of such children. A teacher forms an important part of life of any child. He or she had his or her own favorite teacher to look upon as a role model, a friend, a mentor. Thus, the child forms a unique relationship with the teacher. The teacher too plays a vital role in the growth of development of the child. It is also the responsibility of the teacher to ensure his or her students study, grow up in an environment that is free from abuse, exploitation, and violence. Teachers can ensure this by taking small steps, like establishing a special bond with their students so that they do not hesitate to discuss their problems and concerns with you. Watch out for symptoms in their students which foretell signs of abuse, exploitation, and violence, and help the child by reducing his or her trauma by taking necessary steps and importantly build rapport with parents. As a teacher, what will you do when you see a child being abused or exploited or hear about it? It's a vital question for us. Will you blame it on destiny? Argue that all adults have gone through it as a child, so what's wrong with it? Argue that it is a custom, a practice, and therefore nothing can be done about it. Blame it on poverty, blame it on corruption, blame the family and do nothing about it. Why bother if the child is not a student? Look for evidence to establish that the child really needs protection. Where still you find evidence to act? Or will you ensure that the child is kept in safe environment? We have to think about it. Speak to the child. Talk to his or her parent and tell them that every child has the right to safe childhood, and that is primary responsibility of the parents to take care of their children. Help the child and the family if required. Find out what is threatening the safety of the child. Act against those who are being cruel to the child or those from whom the child needs to be protected. Report the matter to the police or childline if there is need for legal protection and legal redress. It's depend upon you that how you react will depend on how you see yourself. Do you see yourself simply as a teacher or as a leader, a torchbearer, a mentor, and a guide? Because as a leader, a torchbearer, a mentor, or a guide, one must also take on the role of the caretaker, a protector, and a social change agent. Now, do you know you teachers are important? Why we are important? Why teachers are important? Behind it, the reason is you are a part of child's community and environment, and therefore obligated to promote their rights and protect them. You are a role model. You must set the norms. As a teacher, you are responsible for the growth, development, well-being, and protection of your young students. You have been vested with authority and responsibility by your position. You can be more than just a teacher who teaches the syllabus and achieve good result. You can be a social care agent. Now, this is necessary to know that to who will be considered as a child. According to international law, a child means every human being below the age of 18 years. This is universally accepted definition of a child and comes from the United Nations Convention of the Child Rights, UNCRC, an international legal instrument accepted and ratified by most countries. India has always recognized the category of person below the age of 18 years as distinct legal entity. That is precisely why people can vote or get a driving license or enter into legal contracts with only when they attain the age of 18 years. Marriage of a girl below the age of 18 years and a boy below the age of 21 years is restrained under the Child Marriage Restraint Act 1929. Moreover, after ratifying the UNCRC in 1992, India changed its law on juvenile justice to ensure that every person below the age of 18 years who is in need of care and protection is entitled to receive from the state. There are, however, other laws that define a child differently and are yet to be brought in conformity with the UNCRC. But as stated earlier, the legal understanding of the age of maturity is 18 for girls and 21 years for boys. This means all persons in your village, town, city below the age of 18 years have to be treated as children and need your assistance and support. What makes a person a child is in person's age. Even if a person under the age of 18 years is married and has children of his or her own, she or he is recognized as child according to the international standard. Now we focus on some key points. All persons below the age of 18 years are considered a child. Childhood is a process through which every human being passes. Children have different experiences during their childhood. All children need to be protected from abuse and exploitation. Why do children need special attention? Children are more vulnerable than adults to the conditions under which they live. Hence, they are more affected than any other age group by the action and inaction of the government and society. In most societies, including ours, views persist that children are their parents' property, or are adults in the making, or are not yet ready to contribute to society. Children are not seen as people who have a mind of their own, a will to express, the capacity to make a choice, and an ability to decide. Instead of being guided by adults, their life is decided by adults. Children have no power to cast their votes or political influence and little economic power. Too often, their voices are not heard. Children are particularly vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. What are child rights? All people under the age of 18 years are entitled to the standard and rights guaranteed by the law that govern our country and the international legal instrument we have accepted by ratifying them. Our constitution, the Constitution of India, has already provided some constitutional rights for the children. The right to free and compulsory elementary education for all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. This is in Article 21A. Article 24 clarifies that right to be protected from hazardous employment till the age of 14 years. Article 39E tells that right to be protected from being abused and forced by the economic necessity to enter occupation unsuited to their age or strength. Article 39F tells that right to equal opportunities and facilities to develop in a healthy manner and in conditions of freedom and dignity and guaranteed protection of childhood and youth against exploitation and against moral and material abandonment. Besides all these, they also have rights as equal citizen of India, just as any other adult male of India. Article 14 of the Indian Constitution tells rights to equality. Right against discrimination under Article 15. Right to personal liberty and due process of law under Article 21. Article 23 clarifies that right to be protected from being trafficked and forced into bonded labor. Article 46 tells that right of weaker sections of the people to be protected from social injustice and all forms of exploitation. Now, United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. What it tells? The most significant of all international law for children is the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, popularly referred to as the CRC. This, together with our Indian Constitution and law, determine what rights all children must have. Human rights belong to all people regardless of their age, including children. However, because of their special status, whereby children need extra protection and guidance from adults, children also have some special rights of their own. These are called children's rights, and they are laid out in the UN Convention on the rights of the child, CRC. What significant features are there of the UN Convention on the rights of the child protection? Applies equally to both girls and boys up to the age of 18, even if they are married or already have the children of their own. The convention is guided by the principles of best interest of the child. It emphasizes the importance of the family and the need to create an environment that is conducive to the healthy growth and development of the children. It obligates the state to respect and ensure that children get a fair and equitable deal in society. It draws attention to 4 states of civil, political, social, and economical and cultural rights, like survival, protection, development, and participation. Rights of survival includes right to life, the highest attainable standard of health, nutrition, adequate standard of living, name and nationality. Right to development includes right to education, support for early childhood care and development, social security, right to leisure, recreation and cultural activities. Right to protection includes freedom from all forms of exploitation, abuse, inhuman or degrading treatment, neglect, special protection in special circumstances such as situation of emergency and armed conflicts in case of disability, etc. Rights to participation include respect for the views of the child, freedom of expression, access to appropriate information, freedom of thought, conscience and religion. Friends, do you know all child rights are dependent on each other and indivisible? However, because of their nature, all rights are divided in 2 categories. First is immediate rights, civil and political rights, we may say, which includes such things as discrimination, punishment, right to fair hearing in criminal cases, and a separate system of juvenile justice, right to life, right to nationality, right to reunification with the family. Most protection rights fall within the category of immediate rights and therefore demand immediate attention and intervention. The second one is progressive rights, under which economic, social and cultural rights included, which include health and education and the rights that are not covered by the first category. They are recognized in the CRC already under Article 4, which states With regard to economic, social and cultural right, state parties shall undertake such measures to maximum extent of their available resources and where needed within the framework of international cooperation. Now friends, see, as a teacher, you must be able to ensure that all children in your constituency are protected from all forms of exploitation, abuse, inhuman or degrading treatment, neglect. While all children need protection because of their social, economic, and even geographical location, some children are more vulnerable than others and need special attention. Who are such children? These children are homeless children, migrant children, street and radical children, to whom we brought in our school and we feel that must be parts of. Working children, child laborers, children of prostitutes, child prostitutes, trafficked children, children in jails or prisons, Balsukarni, children of prisoners, children affected by conflict, children affected by natural disasters, children affected by HIV or AIDS, children suffering from terminal diseases, disabled children, children belonging to the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Now we'll focus on some myths. Some myths are there available in the society. These are: children are never abused or exploited. Society loves its children. Normally, the thinking is it. There is no need to worry about the male child. Male children need no protection. It's also a myth. It does not happen in our school or our village or in our constituency. It's also a myth. The abusers are psychopaths or mentally ill person. But the reality is just the opposite of all this, as the abused child is in all the spaces and needs our assistance and help. Some other myths are also there in the society, as gender discrimination. बेटा को चाहिए ही, हम उसके लिए 4-5 बेटियां क्यों पैदा करें? We want a son. Come what may, then why should we risk 4 to 5 daughters for that? It's a myth in the society. There is no point educating daughters. It's also a myth. Giving them freedom to do what they like and holding on to them till they grow up to be married off. All this only adds to the family burden. It's a vital myth in society. Now the real fact behind it is these are beliefs that are part of patriarchal structure of society and need to be challenged. People spend as much on their son's wedding as they spend on their daughter's wedding. Clever as we all are, we give our dowry in the daughter's marriage basically to tell her that she should not claim any right in the parental property. That may be a parental property that she will not have the share. Always remember that while giving and receiving dowry is a crime, excluding daughters from a share of paternal property is also illegal. In any case, we must learn to accept the reality of life. A visit to the old age homes. Our school sometimes moved there at old age home. A visit to old age homes tells us how much our sons take care of their old parents. In fact, there are plenty of cases where married daughters have come forward to support their parents in old age. It's a reality. Girls have as much a right to survival, development, protection, and participation as boys. Denying any of the rights to girls is perpetuating the cycle gender discrimination and poverty. For centuries, those girls who have come into this world have suffered gender discrimination in every sphere of life, educating being one of those. We should not forget what Father President Mahatma Gandhi said. He said, educate one man, you educate one person. But educate a woman and you educate a whole civilization. Now, the myths on child marriage. Child marriage is part of our culture. Unmarried girls are susceptible to rape and sexual abuse, so better get them married early. The problem of dowry and finding a good groom also increases as girls grow older. But the fact is different. The fact is, child marriage may the beginning of a long journey of violation. Early marriage of boy is as much a right of choice and imposes family responsibilities beyond their age and capacity. There is no doubt, however, that girls are in worse position. Means related to the child labor. There can be no solution to the problem of child labor. It's a myth. Poor parents do not want to send their children to school. They would rather have their children work and bring back some earning into the family income. These children have no choice but to work, otherwise they and their family will starve. Also, if they work, they become equipped with some skill for future. But the fact is, all parents want to educate their children. It's the reality. At least give them basic quality education. For uneducated parents, the admission procedures are too complex. Government implemented to submit so many documents. So it is tough task for their parents. Documentary evidence like date of birth, caste certificate, Aadhaar card are greater barriers in enrolling children in these schools. For children, the curriculum is tough to cope with, particularly if they are first generation learner and their parents are not educated to provide the backup support at home by helping them with the homework. We all are facing such problems. Corporal punishments, caste discrimination, lack of basic facilities are some other factors that keep children away from school. Violation inside the education system. Corporal punishment. Means is there also. Sometimes it becomes necessary to punish children in order to teach them discipline. Parents and teachers have a right to discipline their children. In fact, spare the rod and spoil the child is what most adults have grown up believing. Adults who were beaten by their parents and teachers always feel it is their right to do so. They often forget the trauma which have undergone when they were young and were subjected to physical and degrading forms of such punishments. Corporal punishment is often used as a measure to discipline children. Children are at the receiving end from parents, teachers, non-teaching school authorities. Almost all schools inflict corporal punishment on students for various reasons, and most parents beat their children. Corporal punishment is the most ineffective form of discipline as it rarely motivates an individual. It does more harm than good to the child. What is corporal punishment? It is defined as the use of physical force with the intention of causing a child pain, not for the purpose of injury, but for correction. Some types of corporal punishments are there. First is physical punishment. Making the children stay as a one. दिमाग से लेकर खड़ा. Keeping the school bags on their heads. Making them stay for the whole day in the sun. Make the children kneel down. Making them stand on a bench. Making them stand with hands raised. Holding their ears and hands passed under the legs. Twisting the ears. These all are physical punishment. Emotional punishment. Slapping by the opposite sex. Slapping by girls to boys or boys to girls. It's come from the emotional punishment. Scolding, abusing, and humiliating. Make them stay at the back of the class and told to complete the work. suspending them from school for a couple of days, removing the clothes. This all comes under the emotional punishments. Negative reinforcement. Detention during the break and lunch. You have done a mistake. तुम पे रिसेस को बाहर नहीं जाना है, इसे तुमको क्लास में रहना है. Call for parents for asking the child to bring explanatory letter from their parents. Sending them home. Making the children sit on the floor. Making the child clean the premises. Making the child run in the playground. Sending the children to the principal's chamber to meet the principal. Threatening to give TC. Deducting marks for Nasi Goreng number. Deducting marks. Make the children pay fines. Not allowing them into class. You came late, so stay outside the class. How does corporal punishment harm a child? It has negative impact on the psyche of young minds as it usually takes the shape of hatred, terror and fear in the nascent minds. The punishment of such kind leads to creation of anger, resentment and self-esteem. It contributes to feeling of helplessness and humiliation, robbing a child of his or herself, worth and self-respect, leading a child to withdrawal or aggression. It teaches children violence and revenge as solution to the problems. Children might imitate what the adults are doing. Children begin to believe that it is good because they are copying us. So they think that children begin to believe that it is good to use violence and there is nothing wrong with it. Children may even assault their own parents or teachers in retaliation. Victims of corporal punishment during childhood are more likely to hit their children, spouses, or friends in childhood. Nowadays, suicide cases are more in the society. बढ़ गया है society. So examination pressure and student suicides means is where India's education system has made the more crucius of the brain we produce. As a result, many Indian scholars, scientists, engineers, and other professionals have successfully settled in the West, and number of them are doing very well for themselves in country too. Strict discipline along with a competitive examination system has been the way to success. All parents want to put their children into schools that produce good results. It's a myth. Fact is, there is no doubt that India produces the world's finest beer. It's a reality. But does the credit really go to the present day schooling or the education system? The pressure of cutthroat competition raising expectations from our children. Good results being the mainstay for the reputation of the school or teacher. And inability to help children cope with all this has led to increasing depressed among students, leading to growing number of student suicides. The brains are blind. And if we do not open our eyes to this reality now, we may lose out on a whole generation of bright young people very soon. Street and runway children. Only children from poor families run away to become street children. Children living on streets are bad children. But the fact is, any child could run away if he or she is not taken good care of. Every child has right to live with dignity, and any parents, family, school, villages that denies that this right may have to lose out on their children. A large section of street children comprises runaway children who leave their home in search of better life opportunity or for glamour of metros or succumb to peer pressure or run away from the rigors of the education system while their parents force them to be in or escape domestic violence and enter cities where they live in most pathetic conditions. Why children run away from their homes? That's a good one. What are the reasons? Why they leave their homes? For better life opportunities, glamour, peer pressure, unhealthy family relations, abandoned by their parents, fear of being beaten up by their family or teachers, caste discrimination, gender discrimination, disability, discrimination due to HIV or AIDS. See, street children never die. Don't think that street children are dying. They never die. It is the situation in which they are living that is bad. Child protection and law. Children have the rights to be protected from all exploitative and vulnerable situations that have been discussed earlier. As teacher, you must learn to deal with these issues. But that is possible only if you make yourself aware of real problems and risks that children face, and of that are available in law and policy to change the situation in the best interest of children. A child may need legal help and protection. Resisting legal action when child needs the most of common mistakes all of us often tend to make. You can perhaps facilitate the process of legal action by taking some of the following steps. Inform the police on the child line. Ensure that the child line provides counseling and legal services to the child. Mobilize community support. Report to the press only when you last resort. Know your law. It is important to know the basic law and understand the rights that are protected. Only if you understand the rights and legal protection available will you be able to convince a child, his or her parents or guardians of the community for legal action. Sometimes the police administration can also turn out to be difficult condition. Knowing your law can empower you to deal with them better. So, some laws are there. The following offenses, behaviors are punishable by law, and it is the duty of every adult citizen to abide by these laws. Sexual assault, sexual harassment, use of child for pornographic purpose. For this, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012. Protection, discrimination and use of child sexual abuse materials. For this, Act is the Information Technology Act 2000. Disclosing identity of a child victim to anyone other than appropriate authority. For this, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 and Juvenile Justice Act 2015. Sale and procurement of children for any purpose including illegal adoption, trafficking of children for sexual exploitation, use of children by militant groups, giving children intoxicating liquor, narcotic drug or tobacco products or psychotropic substances, offenses against disabled children, trafficking of children for sexual exploitation, exploitative labor, other reasons, and kidnapping. For all these offences, Juvenile Justice Act 2015, Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1956, Human Trafficking Section 370 and 370A, IPC, Indian Penal Code. After creation of specific section in IPC by the Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013. Corporal punishment in child care institution. For this, Juvenile Justice Act 2015. Corporal punishment in schools. Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009. Adopting a child without due procedure through caring and child welfare committees, promoting or facilitating such illegal adoption. For this also, Juvenile Justice 2015. Employment of children below 14 years in any occupation or industry. For this, law is Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Act 2016. Employment of children of the age group of 15 to 18 years in hazardous occupation or industries. For this, the Act is Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Act 2016. Marrying a child, promoting or solemnizing child marriage. For this, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Prenatal diagnostic techniques for discrimination of the sex of the fetus leading to penal ferticide. For this, prenatal diagnostic techniques PCP NDT 1994. All these acts are there. Now we focus on domestic violence. There is no law on domestic violence in the country till the day. However, in the year 2000, the Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act recognized cruelty against children by people who have the charge of such children as a special offense. Section 23, which include assault, abandonment, exposure, or willful neglect that likely to cause mental or physical suffering to child. Care and protection of children. Children in need of care and protection according to Section 2D. A child in need of care and protection means a child who is found without home or means of subsistence, whose parents or guardian is unable to look after the child, who is an orphan or whose parents have abandoned him or her, or who is missing or runaway child, or whose parents cannot be found after reasonable inquiry, who is abused, tortured, or exploited by illegal acts, or is vulnerable to such abuse, who is vulnerable to drug abuse or trafficking, who is abused or vulnerable to abuse, who is victim of any armed conflicts, civil, commercial or natural calamities. Children Welfare Committee. According to the law, every state government is supposed to constitute for every district or group of districts one or more child welfare committees to dispose of cases of the care, protection, treatment, development, and rehabilitation of children in need of care and protection, as well as to provide for their basic needs and for the protection of their human rights. Are you a child-friendly teacher? This is what will make you one. Understand children's rights as human rights and create such awareness in the community as well. Make children feel it is worthwhile attending your class. Be open to learning. Be a friend, philosopher, and guide to the child. Make the classes interesting and informative. Avoid one-way communication and give opportunity to the children to come up with their doubts and queries. Learn to recognize and identify abuse, neglect, learning disorders, and other not visible disabilities. Create a relationship where children can express their views, concerns, anxieties, fear, etc. Try to engage with children in informal discussion. Be a good listener. Share and discuss various issues and problems which children are facing either in school or at home. Encouraging children participation in matters that affect their lives. Build children's capacity to participate effectively. Organize meetings for children with school objectives. Discuss child rights issues with the parents in the PTA meeting. Say no to corporal punishment. Use positive reinforcement techniques like dialogue and counseling to discipline children. Say no to discrimination. Take practical steps to reach out the children from minority and other discriminated groups. Stop negative stereotyping and discrimination against working children, street children, child victims, trafficking, domestic violence, or drug abuse and children in conflict of law. To name few categories of those who need protection. Stop use of child labor in your home and workplace. Be domestic but not unstructured. Ensure children are protected within the schools as well as in the community. Even if it requires calling police and taking isolated legal action. Involve children in organizing events, give them responsibilities, and at the same time give them the required guidance. Take children to nearby place or for picnics and pleasure trips. Engage children in discussion, debates, quiz, and other recreational activities. Encourage education and participation of girls through creative leisures within the classrooms. Follow up on girls who drop out or attend irregularly to ensure it does not continue. All teachers can help in creating, strengthening a protective environment around children. Your observations are important and it alone will help you to assess the growth and process of a child in your class. If you see a problem, you next day should explore what could be next possible reason. Next question to yourself. Should be whether the child is under any pressure from family, relatives, or friends. Spend some time with the child privately without being imposing, humiliating, and creating an embarrassing situation for the child. Help the child express his or her problem either through drawing and painting or by writing a story simply taken to you or the school counselor, social worker or to friend in the class. Adopt and encourage constructive disciplinary practices that respect the human dignity of children. Respect the child dignity. Develop pro-social behavior, self-discipline, and character. Maximize the child's active participation. Respect the child's motivational characteristics and life views. Assure fairness and transformative justice. Promote solidarity. Surely changing the school environment will be your biggest challenge. Is your school child friendly? This is how it can be done. spare the rod and save childhood should be the slogan and message for children, their parents and the community at large. A school must have a trained counselor to help children showing signs of psychological and emotional problems and to provide necessary counseling to both the children and their own parents and guardians. A school must have a social worker to generate positive peer response, family response, as well as community response. Regular and periodic PTA should become an essential feature. PTA should provide a platform for dialogue between teachers and parents on the child's overall development and not just progress in the class. Training and sensitization activities with teachers on child rights must become a regular feature, just as the teachers are sent for academic training by various schools on a regular basis. Evolving peer groups to check drugs abuse or any other forms of abuse taking place within the school premises is a good practice that school must adopt. Guidelines, rules, and norms are laid out to deal with discrimination on grounds of gender, disability, caste, religion, or HIV, AIDS reported within the school premises. Schools should set up a child protection monitoring unit or cell involving children, their parents, and panchayat or municipal councils. The role of this unit could be to maintain records of children needing care and protection and to report cases of child abuse to the police or other concerned authorities. Thank you, teachers.
Well, thank you, Dr. Arun Kumar, for giving us the training on child protection. I think a lot of things were clear as to what are the rights of the child. We sometimes take child that he does not have any rights, and what are our responsibilities and duties to protect the child and protect his rights. I think that's very enlightening and very robust explanations you are given. And a lot of detailing was given to us with the articles and what are the rights and how we can protect the child. So thank you, sir. I think we will learn from this and improve in our day-to-day functioning of the school and how we deal with our students also. So thank you very much. Any questions anybody has can ask Arun sir here. Dr. Arun Kumar, please. Any questions anybody has? He will be ready to answer these questions. May I request Shania also to come forward and share what she learned today?
we learned about about children and how we should deal with them. And sometimes we need to be very caring towards them while dealing with them. We cannot always while punishing them, we must be very vigilant, we must be appropriate with our words. Because sometimes that hits the wrong chord of the child. And it's very important for a teacher to be appropriate with the words while dealing with a kid. Because the words do not just hit the head. Sometimes it makes a complete home in their heart and head. So we teachers, actually we are change makers. So we must be changing the world in a better way. And better ways should be utilized, and while using better ways, we must use better words to teach a child what he or she needs to do.
Thank you, Shania. I think with this we come to the end of the training. There will be a 5-10 minute break. Please don't go here and there because Mr. Munjesh is ready, and by that time he will set his laptop and things to be ready for next training recording. And after this we will have a short break with snacks and coffee after Munjesh's training.